Hello students, in this video I will try to explain you how to record a macro under new workbook. Okay, how you can record a macro under new workbook. But before you record a macro under new workbook, just see here, it is book 1 on which I am working. Okay, I am working on book 1. If you go to Visual Basic, then you will find VBA project book 1 on which I am working. But if you record a macro under new workbook and click OK, then you will find here two things. You will find here two things. What are those two things? You will find module 1. Can you see any module 1 over here? You can't see any module 1 over here. And another one is, you will find here VBA project book 2. Can you see any VBA project book 2 over here? You are not seeing any VBA project book 2. But as soon I start the macro, you will find here the module 1 and another is VBA project book 2. Okay, and the macro that you are going to record, you can see that macro under the module. Okay, you will find that macro under that module. Okay, so let's start. To record a macro, first of all you have to go to record macro and you have to give a macro name. For now I am giving here ABC. Then I am not giving any shortcut key. You can if you want you can give, and from here I am selecting new workbook, and I am not giving any description. I am clicking OK. After I click OK, if you go to Visual Basic, you will find a new VBA project in the book 2 has added automatically. I have not done anything else. Okay, and if you click here, you will see a module 1, but before there is no module. Okay students, and the macro that you are going to record, you will find that macro under the module. If you double click on here, you will find ABC, that the macro name that I have just given. Okay, and the macro will record here only. You will see that macro that I am going to record here only. Okay, so let's go to the worksheet and I will do some minimum changes in the worksheet. So I am doing some changes, 1, 2, and I will drag it till 25, and I do it some bold, all border, center, and give some color. You may any changes in your worksheet. Okay, you can do any changes in your worksheet, but you have to do that change at the time of recording. Okay, you should do that change at the time of recording. Okay, you can do any changes, but now I am not doing any other changes. Now I would like to stop the macro. To stop the macro, there are 3 easy ways to stop a macro. You can stop a macro from here. Okay, and second way, you can stop a macro by going to the view tab. You can stop it from here. You can see stop recording. And third way, you can stop a macro from here. You can stop a macro from here. Okay, I am stopping it from here. After stop the recording, you must to see where to find the macro that I have recorded. Where to find that macro? To find that macro, you have to again go to Visual Basic and you have to go to module. I just told you that under the module you will find the macro that you will going to record. If you double click on that module, you will find the macro that I have recorded just now. This is the macro that I have recorded. Okay, and this macro is not applicable for only book 1. It is also applicable for book 2. Okay students, it is not applicable for book 1, it is also applicable for book 2. Okay, now to know whether the macro is working or not, I have to go to the worksheet. And I have to delete the full column of column A. Why I have to delete the full column of column A? Because that at the macro will work on the selected cell or in selected range only. Okay, that at the time of recording I have used this range only. Okay, I have not used any other range. Okay, the range, if I use this range at the time of recording, then the macro will work on this range only. Okay, but at the time of recording I have used this range only. so macro will work in this range, but it is already filled. So if I delete it and if I run the macro, then you will see the macro is working. So I am deleting the full range, I am deleting the full column. Okay, I am deleted it, delete the full column. So if you go to the developer tab and Visual Basic, and if you run the macro, suppose you are running the macro and I make it some if you run the macro, then you will find the changes. Okay, if you can see the changes on the worksheet, the changes that I have done at the time of recording. Okay, it is not for only workbook 1, it is not only for book 1, it is also for book 2. Okay, if you go to book 2, if you go to book 2, if you go to book 2 and if you see, go to the developer tab, if you go to the developer tab, then you will find the same macro, you can see here it is the same macro is there also. Okay, I have not recorded any macro for book 2, but you are also seeing the same macro inside the book 2. Okay, and if you double click on that module 1, then you will find the same macro that I have recorded in book 1. Okay, that I have recorded in book 1. You can see the ABC that I have recorded in book in the. Now if you run the macro, then you will find the changes in the worksheet. Okay, so let's minimize the button, minimize the window, and if I run the macro, then you can see the changes in the worksheet. Okay, the same changes you have seen in book 1 and same changes you are seeing in book 2 also. So what have you learned from this video? That if you store any macro under new workbook, then you will not use that macro for that particular workbook only. Okay, you can use that macro for the new workbook that is going to be added automatically after you click OK. Okay students, I think you have understood. Suppose you record a macro but you not click OK, you have selected this workbook but you have not clicked OK, then the macro will not record. If macro is not recorded, the module will be not there. Okay, and a new workbook that is going to be added automatically, you will not find that workbook in the VBA project window. Okay, this thing will happen if you not click OK. If you click OK, you will find a module in the workbook in the VBA project window. You will find a module in the VBA project window, and you will find the workbook that will be going to be added automatically, book 2. For in this case, if you are working in book 3, then book 4 will be added automatically. If you are working in book 6, book 7 will be added automatically. Okay, you don't have to do anything. If you click OK, I think you have understood what I have told in this video. But if you have any problem regarding anything in this video, please share your problem with me. I will try my best to clarify your doubts. Okay students, and if you learn something new from this video, please subscribe the channel, okay, and share the link with others so that other students also can join us. Okay students, and in the next video I will discuss about what happens if you record a macro under personal macro workbook. If you record a macro under personal macro workbook, how to record a macro, and when you record a macro, what happens, and how to record a macro. Okay, I will describe all the thing in the next video. And at last I would like to say you, if you go outside, wear mask, use sanitizer, and keep proper distance. Okay, so this video is till this, and always stay happy, make your parents happy, and be happy. Okay, thank you.